Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey. Welcome to my shit show.
So, I hope you guys are having a great day, great Thursday, staying cool out there. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a channel member. So we have our 15th Ask FM video, and we're only a little over halfway, so we got a lot to go. But this one is interesting because she is starting now to get the questions that we have been hearing about in the more recent Big Cherry Retro Reacts. So it's really lining up, you guys. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. So once again, thank you so much for tuning on in. Let's dive right on in, shall we? What major challenges have you handled? Not slapping some bitches in the face, LMAO. Girl. Okay. This will tie in. Don't worry, you guys. Don't worry. This will also be the one where we discuss Amberlynn's abusive behavior towards Krystal. Have you ever stolen something before? I have. Probably food. Guarantee food related. Like, let's be so for real. What did you steal? I've stolen a lot of different things. I used to steal from stores all the time. I haven't done it for years, though. I've grown up. Girl. I don't believe that. I really don't. Also, she hasn't done it for years, though. She's been at Krystal's for 3 years now, maybe a little more. So, she was probably stealing well into her adulthood, I'm going to guess. Especially since she had to go show up in court multiple times, not for fighting, allegedly. When did you become terrified of storms? When I moved to Virginia. So it wasn't even like a lifelong thing, dude. It was literally just when she moved to Virginia. So that makes me think maybe Krystal was the one that was afraid. So about 2.5 years ago. I never cared before. I used to love them. But then when I moved here, tornado watches were everywhere. And lightning struck the house. And I got struck through my headphones. Long story. She told us that story before. It's not a long story. She was sitting there, and apparently the house got struck by lightning, and it shocked her through her headphones. I think she just heard like a old wives' tale, something like that happening, and she went along with it. But like, girl, what? She makes no sense. She makes no sense. She isn't connecting that the laptop was plugged into the wall or anything like that. So, brain dead. But also, girl. So her fear of tornadoes isn't even a lifelong thing. It's an acquired trait. I mean, my gosh. Y'all in Virginia, how do you survive? You must be going through category 5s every other day to traumatize this girl like that. Oh Lord. Post a picture when you were a kid. I was 11 here, I think. But you were 300 pounds by the age of 11? Okay, Amber. Okay. This is not 300 pounds. I'm sorry. It's not. It's heavy. But it's not 300 pounds. Also, this was at the ripe age where she was bullying other kids for being, like, smaller than her. So, okay, Amber. What are the 3 most important things you want people to know about you? I'm a lesbian. Yeah, that's her biggest personality trait, dude. And any gay person that I've met out there, they don't want their sexuality to be their biggest personality trait. So. 2, I'm a kind person. Dude. If I were to think of this question, not any of that would come up. Like, and 3, I've been through hell. Dude, these are all points that she loves to, like, drill into her viewers' heads. You know? I'm a lesbian. There's a sympathy card she can throw down. I'm a kind person. The world just takes advantage of me. Another sympathy card. And she's been through hell. She had a rough childhood. Boo-hoo. There's another card. It's literally all of her manipulation points. Sorry, y'all. They're doing something out there. I'll move into the living room. What type of humor do you like best? I like humor that comes naturally. So not yours? I don't like when people try to be funny. So like yourself? The best kind of humor is when it just rolls off your tongue. She's saying point blank, period, right here, right now, that she herself is not funny. For $55,000, would you go for 3 months without washing, brushing your teeth, or using deodorant? Assume you could not explain your reasons to anyone until after the 3 months is up. Now, she shows her whole ass in this one. I would, because I would easily stay home and do absolutely nothing. So what you do now? So, if that's your reasoning for why you wouldn't bathe, then what makes you think we're going to believe you when you don't leave the house all week and it doesn't look like you've washed in 6 days? Like, hello, girl. Hello, you're kind of telling on yourself right here. The only part that sucks is that I would not be able to tell anyone why. I guess I would fake shower. Act like I am showering, but really not. Maybe somehow, by the grace of God, I would not smell that bad. Ha ha ha. Yeah, something tells me she's fake showering now, too, dude. Like, why would that even come to her mind? I think she is telling on herself here. You know, she's so genuinely interested in answering the question, she forgets about all the lies she's told. Bitch, are you smart? Actually, yes. Okay. That 140 IQ, yeah, it really shows. It doesn't seem like it, but damn, I can be. I would love to see an example of that. Really, really would, girl. When was the last time you cried? What made you cry? Last night. Bunch of emotions mixed into one. Horrible things I'm going through. And the lack of compassion. Eye roll. That last part, really. I mean, the 2 last parts. Like, horrible things you're going through, girl. What? You're living for free under someone else's roof? Yeah. Oh, so horrible. And lack of compassion? What, dude? You literally make yourself sound like a freaking charity case. Like, have some pride. My God. It's ironic that, like, she has so much pride towards her ego and, like, admitting when she's wrong, stuff like that. But she doesn't have any pride to not come on making herself sound like the most pitiful, like, excuse of a human, dude. It's weird. Why were you emotional last night? I have I have a lot going on in my life right now that I don't tell people. It's pointless. You're right, it is pointless because you probably know damn well yourself that whatever you're sitting there crying about is stupid. Maybe not some things, but a lot of it doesn't really affect you, Amberlynn. You just allow it to. So I have a feeling that's more so what it's about, and she doesn't want people to know that. But what is the craziest thing you've ever done? I've been a crazy bitch in the past, LOL, and present and future. Jokes. Not. I don't know. In all honesty, I don't remember half of my teenage years when I was the craziest. That is concerning. That's really concerning. Because we know she did, like, drugs and alcohol a lot in her teenage years. So, oh, girl. You already were at a major deficit. Go in and add that on top of it at yet such a young age. You have effed your brain hardcore, dude. It's bad. What's something that you'd like to try? I used to have a fear of driving. Sometimes I wouldn't even want to get in a car with someone else driving. Well, what was the other option, girl? You? Lately, though, I have had this tiny feeling that I would want to get behind an easy driving car and drive somewhere simple with no other cars around. Okay, so go practice in a parking lot somewheres, girl. My God. And she did at one point, but it doesn't go anywhere, as we see. If both your 14-year-old daughter and her 13-year-old boyfriend have a terminal illness that will result in them each dying within a year, Jesus, would you give your permission and allow them to get married and live completely as a married couple under your roof until they passed? Kids can't get married, can they? Like, that's weird. That's weird. You can come hang out, sure, but what? If they were truly in love, sure. No. How is Amberlynn to decide what a child truly in love is? And to be fair, no child knows what love truly is, okay? I'm not saying that, like, a relationship from childhood into adulthood isn't going to work. It absolutely can, duh. But I think it comes with nuance and the growth that you would be seeing through, like, just living your life as an adult, single, or, you know, having various relationships. You're going to have to work through those same struggles and whatnot, but with your current partner. So as long as you can do that, then it's fine and dandy. I don't care. But, girl, to say, like, your 13 or 14-year-old kid would know what love absolutely is? No, sorry. No. You learn what love is as you continue on, you know? I honestly don't see why not. There are pros and cons to everything, but I can't see that ending badly. It's a cute but sad, of course, love story. She just wants to have The Fault in Our Stars right at her fingertips. You sound like you run a marathon when you went up the stairs. This is what she addressed the other day in the Big Cherry Retro React. Even though you were holding water, come on now, that's sad. Because the water weighed so much. It didn't. And there's a lot of stairs, not that many. And I'm overweight. The only truth in that sentence. Who cares what I sound like? I mean, you should. You trying to hurt my feelings but completely failing is sad. Oh, girl. It doesn't seem like they completely failed because you also went to go and talk about it in a video. Like, it seemed to have gotten under your skin a bit. What makes you sad? A lot of things make me sad. Rude people, so yourself. People disliking me for no reason. Oh, Amber, you give people plenty of reasons, okay? Shut up. Gaining weight, drugs, death, sickness, etc. Most of these things, like, she just, like, has inadvertently caused for herself. Like, she's scared of all of these things, and all of these things are such big worries in her life that she worries so much that she makes them all inevitably like 100 times worse. It's almost like a tragic irony. My husband hits me, but then says sorry, and then again gets abusive and violent because I can't forgive him so fast. He loves me to bits otherwise. What should I do? I hit him back too and called him names only because I was angry. Who the hell is... What? Dude, not the comment section for that, but okay, go off. People do things and say things that they don't mean when they're angry. She's going to kind of try to rationalize the abuse, of course. I'm not saying it's right, because it's not. I constantly say horrible things when I'm angry at someone, but the only person she hangs out with is Krystal. So can you imagine the verbal abuse Krystal has to freaking go through all the time, dude? I then later regret it. Words hurt worse than fists do, but we all seem to never speak upon that kind of violence. I'm one of them, because my honest opinion is, never be with someone who abuses you all the time. So, tell that to every girlfriend you've had? I'm not saying physical violence is okay, but people do slip. Amber. A push, a shove, a scratch. If it happens once or twice, it's something you'll always remember. But it's something that you just happened. It doesn't make you an abuser. But if it constantly happens, don't allow yourself to be in that situation. No one deserves it. Girl, eye roll. So a lot of that sounded like her trying to justify her own shitty behavior. I'm not gonna lie. And to be honest, like, no, I don't think it's ever acceptable. Not even in one case where you slip up. Like, no. All right. But of course, she'll jump through hoops to justify it because she herself does it. What do you and your GF argue about the most? Name at least 2 topics. Her sighing / acting upset. Oh, how dare she? How dare she, Amberlynn? My God, you sound such a freaking bitch. It makes me upset. And then it's like a circle of some sort. I can't think of anything else. It normally all stems from that. Girl, go to frickin' therapy. Go to therapy, okay? It's not your girlfriend's responsibility to be super enthusiastic and, oh my God, yeah, like all that about your problems 24/7. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys, but a significant other is not someone just to dump all of your baggage onto. My God. Have you slapped your girlfriend? No, I've never slapped her. Well, maybe I have. Girl, I don't know if she was trying to make like a sexual joke, because we know that definitely wasn't happening. But ew, Amber. She definitely has hit her. Definitely. And yeah, she's never slapped her. She's probably punched her. She admitted to Casey that, yes, she has hit Krystal. So, nah. Would you like to be a slutty nurse? All day. Every day. Krystal, ready? Ew. She doesn't even sound consensual when she talks dirty about her girlfriend, dude. A sweet kiss? Why is she closing her eyes and going in like it's her dream man? Like, what the hell? She's a little bit weird with the animals, I'm not gonna lie to ya. I bet you if Charlie, like, transformed into a person, she 1000% would date him. Why do Krystal's parents enable you by constantly taking you guys out? So dysfunctional. True. It is like sabotaging in some odd way. Just saying. It's very true. Not at all. It's my choice. No one else's. So you make the choice to constantly go out and make bad choices. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So don't blame it on the weekend anymore. It's Amberlynn making the choice to go out and eat. What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you in front of Krystal? Farting for the first time. Ha! Dude, you literally had to be bathed by her in bed before, okay? Like, that's a little shameful, a little embarrassing she wasn't even 23 then. She was 21 or 22. You were bedbound in your early 20s, dog. That's bad. Did you ever get the Nutella out the trash after you threw it? I think I would have gone back to get it. No, I didn't. I kept the Nutella in the trash. I didn't even think about getting it out. Yeah, I highly frickin' doubt that. Rounding down to the last few ones, you guys. Why did you throw your Nutella in the trash? Well, it's not her Nutella for one, okay? She threw that family's food in the trash without asking anyone because I wanted to eat it all. It's a major trigger for me. One, why'd you buy it then? Two, it's still not yours. So, girl, like, you're going and throwing away people's money, like, just freely. It's ridiculous, dude. And this is the last one, you guys. What is the most stupid thing you did as a teenager? Wasn't myself a lot of the time. I was gothic for a little while there because I didn't want to show my true self. No, she just didn't have anyone to latch her personality onto. That's it. That's it, because we still to this day don't know the true Amberlynn, you know? It's just a shell of a person who uses all the interests and hobbies of everyone around her, but in such a shallow way that you can tell she doesn't actually have interest in it. You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, so that was the last one. I know this is a bit of a shorter one for today, but it's all right. Today's probably going to be a heavy video day anyways, so yeah. Been able to get stuff like pre-recorded a lot, so we're just pumping stuff out. Hey, why not? Thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. I truly do appreciate ya. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a channel member. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.